Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Good. Welcome to our Flipboard booth. Can
Thank you.
introduce yourself for our YouTube audience?
Hello, YouTube audience. My name is Kim Marie Evans, and I am the luxury travel mom.
All right. What do you blog about?
I blog about family travel, mostly. Sometimes a few other things like cocktails, because those go along with both being a mother and traveling.
Clearly, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, that's really, I've got some good cocktail recipes.
Awesome. What are you most passionate about?
I'm most passionate about my children, really, and raising global citizens.
So tell me a little more about that. What does that look like?
I started really writing about taking my kids around the world, and people were fascinated because I have 4 and I would go by myself. And the more I did it, the more I realized how much it matters that we raise children to understand the world as a whole. I think we're seeing that a lot. I don't want to get political.
Let's not go there, but we all know what we're talking about.
Sort of in the world that we're living in right now, you need to know. One of my son's best friends is a Syrian refugee. We've been to Haiti, we've been to Cuba, we've been to Rwanda, we've been to these places, and once you have been there and understand it, it changes your perception of the world, and I want to raise kids that have a bigger view.
All right, so where do you get information to fuel that passion of yours? Where are you gathering knowledge, information? What are your favorite sources?
I am such a huge reader. I read everything and anything that I can get my hands on.
Right.
And I look for real news sources. I was surprised that people fell for the fake news, because the minute I looked at the URL, I would just discount it. Well, that's what made me sad. So I read everything I can get my hands on.
Yes, cool. And do you have any blogging tips or tech tips to share with our readers?
It's funny you ask, because there's a girl here who's just getting started and she's very nervous, and I learned this somewhere and I don't remember what it was. Let your first be your worst.
Yeah, good
Which
tips.
is just getting started. Like, if it's something you want to do, don't wait until it's perfect. Don't wait until you just jump in and do it. And you learn by doing it. There's really nobody went to college for blogging. Like, we've all learned this as we go, but you're not going to learn it until you start.
Very cool. And then last but not least, how are you excited to use Flipboard?
I am so excited to have a good place to curate content, because I have a million apps open, and that's what I do at night, is I sit and I go through the New York Times and the Apple News, and then I click over here. But to have it all pull into one space for me, I'm excited about it. I don't have Flipboard yet.
Oh, but you're going to get started.
I've heard about it, and that's why I stopped by. And now, that's what I'm going to be reading tonight.
Fantastic. I love it in the grocery store line. Just open it up, flip through it, get a piece of information, a bit of there, a bit of that. It's very helpful. On the go.
It's so true. And it's, I am always reading something.
Fantastic.
And it's nice to have something quality to read besides, just a listicle of where are stars now? What do they look like?
We might have some of that, but not all of that.
Okay, because sometimes I like it because I know what it is, because clearly I've read it.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and we're excited to see you on Flipboard and see what you have to add to the conversation.
Thank you.
All right.